Back on, it's a Sunday podcast. What's good, all my people? Now we're gonna get into some government agenda that they use to hold off the masses in these new times. We're gonna get into it and unravel it for the masses so you can see what they got going on worldwide. By the way, we're gonna get into it first of all with this Donald Trump lawsuit against the BBC, and guess it gonna supposedly expose some things that's going on in the UK, like them paying TV license and all. This is a worldwide agenda they use on the masses right here. And they're talking about over some deep fake videos. We're going to get into this and I'm going to show you the world just a stage right here on the masses with this Donald Trump right now on the world stage playing with the dumb people. Just make it run here.
As Donald Trump's $1 billion lawsuit threat towards the BBC looms, the dispute has spilled over to the public, leaving...
It spill over to the public because at the end of the day, it's just the public they're messing with. Remember, the Donald Trump is a satanic puppet on the world stage. So is he supposed to be UK Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. All of them is in on this destruction of the people. So, of course, at the end of the day, the people is the one who gonna feel the heat. Listen here.
TV license fee payers questioning whether their money could land in the US president's pocket.
Okay, so they worry about the TV license fees that they pay. They pay to keep TV, which is the dumbest thing in the world. Yes, they worry if it's gonna go in Donald Trump's pocket. Does you care? Do you care what pocket it go in? The government is ripping you off. That's what you need to understand with a TV license fee, and you worry about whose pocket it gonna go in. It's not going into the people's pocket. So you should have been complaining long time. Don't wait till they give you this dumb agenda about Donald Trump suing. It's bullshit. 100% bullshit on the world stage. Roughing the feathers of the damn people. Listen.
The editing of Trump's 6th of January 2021 speech in a Panorama program triggered the resignation of Director General Tim Davey and Head of News Deborah Turnus. Over 40,000 people have backed a petition to prevent the public-funded corporation from awarding Trump damages for the edit.
So you hear what they're talking about, people, the deep fake video they talk about, the edit. So they claim they was doing a documentary on BBC because they like to supposedly push documentary because they want the people to believe that those things is real that they're telling you. So they use documentaries to sell you fakery. So of course BBC is one of them that shows a lot of documentary, a lot of fakery. And if you point it out that it's fake, yes, the copyright gonna hit you with a bam. So you understand what's the BBC. Yes, it's coding. You see the coding? Skull and Bones coding 223. Okay, that's what you get from them. And now you worry about the TV license gonna go into Donald Trump pocket over some sue because they edit a video to make a documentary that they tell you is the problem. I guess they're gonna tell you that BBC documentary caused the people to storm the supposedly, Parliament. I guess that's the reason why they storm Washington, because of that edit video. It's fake shit, people. 100% bullshit. And of course, they have to keep these things like a thorn in your damn side. Like I say, it only gonna affect the peoples themselves. Listen.
Labeling it as inappropriate and against the ethos of public service broadcasting.
Public service.
While demanding that any...
They're not servicing no public, but public service. Why they call it service? Yes, they're serving you up nothing but fakery on TV. And as you could see right here, it was all by design by the world government for them to do that. They're the one who own BBC. They own every news company, every one of these media in the world, period. You wouldn't get nothing to the airwave if it wasn't for the devil peoples who own you here. So pay attention. They get no damn lawsuit in the BBC. It's just a hoax for the dumb people. Pay attention here. Maybe they're going to raise your damn TV license. Tell you about a fake lawsuit with the Donald Trump.
Page should be refunded to the TV license payers.
TV license payers. Why is you paying license? Why is you paying a fee to watch TV or to own a TV in the UK? What kind of bullshit is that? You paying TV license. What happened? What the license for? To pick up some channels with a antenna? What is a TV license, people, that they paying? What a dumb shit for the folks. Remember, TV is deception. And now you're actually paying for it. You're paying for them to be in your home tricking you. What a dumb shit. That's the dumbest shit in the world right there. You're paying for own a TV license. What a joke for the masses. And there you go. I guess they're going to use Donald Trump to highlight this TV license bullshit in the UK. Listen.
Who started the petition, explained more about the growing frustration among BBC TV licence payers.
Listen.
I don't get any value whatsoever from the BBC.
You don't get
but
no
I do
value.
watch and record
So
live.
hold on here, people. So when I'm going to ask you a question. So the TV license is just for BBC? Or it's one of the biggest public, broadcaster, that's why you targeting them? I don't understand. So you pay the TV license to basically watch BBC? This is the stupidest shit in the world, people. Why they charge them TV license? Like I say, in every country they have some stupid agenda that another country can look at and be like, damn. But they also got something stupid because it's worldwide thing they have on the masses. It might be different in your country, but it's still stupid shit they have on the table to run your life.
So therefore, by law, I'm required to pay that license fee. And therefore, any incident, any open goal that BBC scores against themselves means that it's my money and other households' money that are paying for those.
No, because at the end of the day, you're not going to get that money back. It's not yours. It's not yours. It's like these people's talking about, oh, I'm a decent taxpayer and this, that. You don't pay tax, they take tax. You act like it's an option. It's no option. So just like that TV license, it's not an option. Either you want the TV or you don't. If you have the TV, it's no option. You have to pay the damn TV license. Do you understand that, people? So yes, it don't matter whose pocket it go in. You worry about it? That's why I always tell these dumb people in America, stop worrying about where the tax money go in, because they strip you off that shit. You didn't volunteer to pay it. So therefore they can do anything in the world with it, or they can convince you that they're doing something good with it. But of course it's to put pressure on you. That's all it is. You think they really need the money? They're the one who printed it. They're the one who give it for the manipulation in the earth. So at the end of the day, they don't need money. They just use it to put pressure on you, because without it, you can't live in hell. That's why they have a thing called cost of living, where you actually pay to live in hell. Listen.
I think it was just a frustration that made me start the petition. I didn't think, I expected a couple of hundred of like-minded people. Well in excess of 42,000.
42 is the number 6 coding.
Topic. Themes are around the impartiality of the BBC. They're worried about, the fact that they have to pay it, and perhaps like me, they don't get any value from the BBC.
No, there is no value in no damn TV license. You're gonna melt your brain. Your brain gonna become soup watching the BBC. That's a worldwide deception coming to the damn air, people. That's what you need to understand. The BBC is one of the biggest deception network, period. Remember, it is one of the most popular in the world. So you have to understand it's a big deception right there. They're spreading worldwide with the BBC. Move.
While we're on Trump and third-rate conspiracy theories for that matter.
And third-rate conspiracy theory. What a dumb shit for the public. They're talking about conspiracy theories with all bullshit for the dumb people. Listen.
Let me update you on the controversy at the BBC and our ABC when it comes to their malicious editing of US President Donald Trump's speech back on the day of the Capitol Hill.
So ABC supposedly be involved also in the editing? I'm going to ask you a question, people. I'm asking for real. Are they trying to say it's the edit of the Donald Trump speech, cause the peoples to corral that Washington? I'm just saying, people, that's what they're saying. I'm trying to find out if they're trying to say because, the speech was about, getting up and fight for this, that, and so they claim that's why the people head down there to the Capitol to destroy it. So hold on here, people. That's what they're telling you this lawsuit is about. So they tweak the Donald Trump speech And then the people decide to go down there because his speech now tweaked for him to say, let's go down there. Is that what it is, people? Because if that's what it is, it's all bullshit for the public. Remember, the January 6th was a hoax, people. It was a government hoax, a 100% hoax. And to prove it that I was right, they tell you they pardon everybody. You don't get it, people. It's nothing real there. I was the one who was on it the whole time. 10 toes down that it was a hoax show they put on, a show with them hissing flags inside and taking over desks and sitting at Nancy Pelosi desk. All of these things was a hoax, people. It was bullshit to sell the public. I don't know if it's because it's some years now, you're going to believe it today, or you can understand it today, but it was a hoax from day one. You can't believe it then, or you certainly can't believe it now. So they can make all this eruption over bullshit that they made up for TV. Don't buy it.
In 2021. Overnight, the president has confirmed that he's pressing ahead with legal action against the BBC because he says he can't just allow these deceptions to go unchallenged.
Remember, people, Donald Trump is the one who keep posting deep fake photos. He keeps showing you AI photos that he put together. Even the one with him, a video with him dropping raw sewage out of a jet, and they supposedly, no King's protesters. So he's one of them that like to tweak videos, supposedly, and make these fake shit and post it on Truth Social. He call it Truth Social, but he posting nothing but AI fakery on it. I'm asking you, people, is that the same thing? You better wake your ass up. Nothing real about this shit that they used to ruffle your feather in Babylon.
He hinted that the dishonest reporting by a government-owned broadcaster
impacted
on the relationship.
This is supposedly
Look, people,
a great ally. BBC, the government has a chunk of that one, I guess, but that's a pretty sad event. They actually changed my January 6th speech, which was a beautiful speech, which is a very calming.
Of course, it is beautiful. Every fucking thing that attached to you is beautiful. That's why that garbage bill that you bring to fuck up the American people, you also call it the big beautiful bill. I'm surprised you didn't call it the tremendous bill, because that's your favorite word, and it's only dummies use those words every time they need to pump something up to show you that it is a puppet with a script. He just used those words every fucking time to pump up shit. If it's tied to him, it's tremendous and beautiful. If not, yes, he's chewing it up. So they're trying to tell you that he's against BBC and also ABC. They doctor the videos. Remember this, people, is those same news network bring the Donald Trump vote to the table, make you know him. You know how much interview he get on ABC before he become president? You know how much supposedly clip they show of him before that? Everything that he do, this billionaire, this business tycoon, and they pump him up just for you. And then later on, bam, they throw him in as the president. And nobody understand that it was an organized, set-up plan to make this vagabond. Nobody vote for him. It's all selection, people, not election. They don't elect people to be the biggest puppet on the world stage. They make them and place them there. Do you understand that or not? So it's not a coincidence why it's Donald Trump right now owning all of these right here. He's sitting in the seat and he making all these roar and he act like he's stirring up the whole wide world. We can bomb a boat that just leave Venezuela because he know he's bringing drugs to America. All these dumb shit. And of course he involved in everything around the world to make him the most popular man, period. What you think, people? He playing the devil right here in plain sight. Move.
The growing pressure involving the Jeffrey Epstein files, President
Trump. I will expose this for what it is, and a lot of people sleep on what they call files, the Epstein files. People just dumb. The Epstein is a fucking criminal. What that mean? All those files supposed to be public. Since when you ever see them asking Congress to vote to release a criminal file? The criminal file is public. You file a case against a criminal. It's fucking public, people. I guess I'm the only dummy here. Yes, I am the dummy here, right? I'm saying, people, Those things is public. Why you think you have a case 20 years ago and the fucking judge bring it back up? The prosecutor bring it back up in court. It's something that anybody could go in and find it. It's public file. What's up with the Epstein file a secret? Because it's a hoax, people. It's a TV hoax. It's a distraction for the peoples here in Babylon. You're going to be distracted. They're going to wind you up. But you're not going to see when they're going to kick you in the ass. You're not even going to know what foot they use. That's why they cause all this confusion. The masses will never get it. Those supposed to be public file if it's a criminal case against a fucking criminal. Okay, so what happened? Why Congress have to vote to put out the files? It's supposed to be on public records. Nobody get this right here. Just a show for the dumb masses. Remember, the Epstein is one of them. Of course, he's in cahoots with these sodomites on the world stage. He's a part of the world stage. Listen.
Was pressed today after all of these emails have now been made public.
Emails.
Some of them
so you don't have the file, but you have all these emails. Emails surfacing, all these emails surfacing. Even old fucking letters, man. Whole letter that somebody just writes something on, you have that as well. But you keep the damn public files secret. You need Congress to vote. You need them to release the fucking Epstein file. It's a criminal file. It's supposed to be public. Please explain why these files is secret. Because it's a hoax, a government hoax for the dumb people.
Trump himself. The president was asked why he won't ask the FBI now to make the Epstein files public.
So you have to ask the FBI. The president have to ask the FBI to make the Epstein file public, even though the Epstein is a known criminal and they file these charges against them. So hold on, you even arrest the supposedly Maxwell character. By the way, they tell the Maxwell is living like a queen, behind bars, living lavish and all a show, nobody locked up. So you understand that they have the case, the court case, arrest that supposedly Maxwell character, lock him up, they get all the statements and everything, even those is in the file. What that supposedly Maxwell said and everything is locked up in a file. The file is not available to the public. Can you believe that, people? After they sentence the Maxwell, they have another interview where they have to go in there to interview her about the dead man. The supposedly Epstein that already dead, they tell you, commit suicide in jail while he was on a suicide watch. He still get to kill himself. Can you believe that, people? And just end that right there. So now you only can worry about the files coming out and who tied to the files. Is it Bill Clinton or Donald Trump was there sucking dick? All of these things, they are for the dumb masses. Listen.
The president suggested he would do so during the campaign. Tonight, more of these emails now coming to light. Epstein calling Trump, quote, dangerous.
Where is these emails coming from? The man dead. You tell us he died. Who's sending these emails? Where these emails coming from? From the dead man? I don't understand why the masses buy this shit right here, people. I don't understand why they buy it. Don't see me in the street and ask me shit about this bullcrap right here. You hear me? You're gonna look stupid. It's stupid shit for stupid people. All of this right here is a hoax. None of it is real. And if you have any common sense, you already see to it. Watch this.
What else the convicted sex offender said about Donald Trump.
Convicted sex offender.
And now this vote.
He's already convicted, people. He's a convicted sex offender. Convicted, meaning everything is public. It's that simple, people. There's no other way around it. Everything's supposed to be public. They're not supposed to be a secret file on a convicted sex offender. Wow.
In the House on whether to release the Epstein files. Mary Bruce at the White
clothing,
House.
look at them people, they're so fake.
Tonight, President Trump refused...
And where they tell you, at the end of the day, where they're going to tell you the man in a drag, Melania Trump, come from, people? They're going to tell you come from the same supposedly human trafficking with the Epstein. That's how they supposedly meet. You don't get it. By the way, is Donald Trump supposedly handler right there. No doubt about it. So don't be getting it twisted, because you hear me telling you these things. Because at the end of the day, that's what they're gonna sell you. The story that they want you to understand is that the Epstein give Donald Trump that shit for a wife. The man in a drag that they call a model from back in the day is a whore. They claim that it comes straight to the Epstein human trafficking. Okay? So what they gonna tell you now? That's exactly what they're telling you. The Melania Trump come from. It's a man in a drag, a handler for the Donald Trump character, meaning it's a part of the world stage, was placed there. Okay, but I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, the story that they're gonna sell you is that Melania Trump come from the same human trafficking with the faker Epstein.
To answer why he won't let the FBI release the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Look, people, take a look at the Maxwell. So they show you the fucking Donald Trump and the man in a drag they call Melania Trump, who also can't even speak English. But watch this right here. Look at the Maxwell character, another man in a drag rolling around with that faggot that playing on the world stage. The Epstein playing on the world stage, people. Nobody get it. Where would this billionaire come from? You think no billionaire is in secret? You think these billionaires, for say, not attaching to the government and the system? They have no fucking real billionaire. They're all fakers on the world stage. So what do you think when they show you a Epstein and then they show you this weird looking character beside it? What did you think? Okay, so it's the big drama you get now with them right there. Even with the man dead, supposedly they convince you that they die, and emails keep sending. They're trying to expose Donald Trump. What a dumb shit for the public.
Even as just revealed messages written by the sex offender raise new questions about their friendship and whether Trump was aware of Epstein's crimes.
Okay, pay attention
Mr. President,
to this.
why won't you order the
There's no way you're gonna hang with a criminal doing criminal activity and you're not aware of the crime. The Donald Trump supposedly be in there doing the same activity as that fucker they call Epstein. So it wouldn't be a difference, people. So what you want? You want videos to prove that Donald Trump was with them and hanging with them and doing all this shit and they down with together? Donald Trump ain't down with the supposedly big sex offender, one of the biggest sex offenders they call it in the world. What more you want? You want videos of them supposedly hugging and kissing? What else you want? Pay attention here.
To release the Epstein file. Epstein's messages, part of a trove of thousands of documents from his estate, now made public by the House Oversight Committee.
It make public? If it make public, then what the fucking fuss is about? They're trying to get the files released. If it's public, who asking for it to be released? If it's public, it's all supposed to be public. Listen.
Trump's name coming up again and again. In a 2017 email to former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, Epstein writing, I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump.
Wow, I met some bad people, not as bad as Trump. Like I say, people, this is what they do. You don't understand. You think that Fagabat was going to be on the world stage and don't have scandals, people? You don't understand what you think he's there for. They tell you have 34 felonies. 34, people, 34. Remember, if you are regular citizens to show you, they only put pressure on you. You can't even vote for supposedly president. You can't vote. You can't put an X down to supposedly vote for somebody if you have a felony. But the person that you're voting for can have 34. That's cool. You never understand the world. Like I tell you, it's not to put pressure on these big figures that they put on. It's to put pressure on you. So they can show Donald Trump kill some people. It don't matter. You're not gonna go to jail. Jail was made for you, not for these public figures that they put out there on the world stage. You understand? So when they say they lock up the Epstein, it was laughable. The Epstein is a part of the world stage. Everything they show you with him supposedly getting in trouble is all fake. Remember, it's a Freemason puppet, and of course they can throw him under the bus, but they can just say, hey, look, he died. He hung himself in prison, and just take him off the scene. He could be chilling right now or playing another role in Hollywood. You don't get it, people. This is what they do These characters move on and play other roles. You see, they give you a specific look of him. He's a fucking faker.
Undecent cell in his body. So yes, dangerous. In a
Selling his
2018...
body. Hold on here. Trump, one of them that sent car. Selling his body. Wow, okay. He's a dangerous guy. Hold on
Next
here.
to an unidentified person, Epstein writes, I am the one who can take him down.
Wow.
Trump and Epstein...
I am the one who can take him down. So it's your friend, supposedly, and you wanted to take him down? So you and him right there in cahoots. Is that his finger supposedly be on your shoulder? Y'all best buddies and commit all these crimes, and you can take him down? You're the mastermind of these human trafficking and sex offender type vibe, and you're gonna be the one to take him down? Does it sound like bullshit? Of course it is, people. It's a bullshit show they're putting on for the peoples with low IQ. You're the one who they're entertaining. They can't entertain this bam.
Were friends for more than a decade.
Have you socialized with him?
People, look at this right here. Who was interviewing this character? Look at him right there. You see the hand sign on the face? You better pay attention. All of this is fakery. 100% will build up that show that they have coming with the Donald Trump later. Pay attention.
Yes, sir. Yes? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of
18
females under the age of 18?
Hold on.
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights.
Why you didn't do that from day one? Why you there talking to these people, digging out your belly? Why is you talking to them? Is this an interrogation? Okay, that's why you're using the 5th?
After Trump launched his presidential campaign in 2015, Epstein told at least one reporter he had dirt to share.
Okay, you have dirt to share. Remember, that's the real criminal. Can you believe that, people? The criminal come and say, I got real things to share, or real dirt to share about Donald Trump. And he's the one with the dirt on him. So you come out and say you have dirt to share, and you're the mastermind of these human trafficking and all? So you're not going to incriminate yourself while you're exposing the Donald Trump, right? Okay, watch this.
My houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool.
Okay.
And he was so focused, he walked straight into the door.
Wow.
Epstein then asking, would you like photos of Donald and girls in bikinis in my kitchen? Trump, who has denied any wrongdoing, says he broke off the friendship when he learned Epstein and his accomplice Glenn...
There you go, people. Yes, they broke off the friendship when they find out that they was criminals. But they're telling you that all those activity involved Donald Trump, or even that man in a drag right there they call Melania. And look at this picture right here, people. This is a Decepticon photo right there with all fakers on screen. All of them supposed to be with the agenda that plaguing the dumb masses. Move.
And while we here in the United States have already seen reporters break lots of big stories from these documents, I actually think one of the most important revelations in these documents hasn't gotten a lot of attention in the United States quite yet. But it is a huge deal overseas. The story centers around this photograph that you can see right there.
And look, people, there go the photograph that they're talking about. All these things circulate around. So that's the Prince Andrew right there. And you can't take none of these pictures as literal, people. I'm just being real. You can't. Remember, people, they just exposed deep fake to you. So that means you should have a sense of, using your discernment to figure these things out. Does that look like a real photo to you? Most of those photos that they bring out is fakery. Unless, people, you're going to attach another character on the world stage, that Prince Sodomite. Do you understand or not? That's what it is. So pay attention. Listen.
Screen. A photo that shows Epstein's fellow monster in crime, Ghislaine Maxwell, as well as then Prince Andrew, who has now, of course, been stripped of his title by the British monarchy. But to avoid making things very confusing, I'm just going to keep calling him Prince Andrew. And that girl in the center, with Andrew's hand around her waist, is then 17-year-old Virginia Giuffre.
Okay, so they're telling you that long neck bastard with the ball in the neck is 17 years old, and it hanging with that supposedly Prince Andrew at the time. So what they're trying to tell you is that woman is now screaming that the Prince Andrew did some things to her. Listen to this, people, because I told you the words just a dumb stage. Everything in it is stupid. Listen and pay attention.
Who tragically died by suicide just this past spring.
Okay,
now here's what Giuffre alleges
Listen.
happened that day in her posthumous memoir, Nobody's Girl.
Okay, see, then Nobody's Girl. I guess that person write a book. And of course, you can see the Roberts right there. It's called in 33.
Giuffre was 17.
Or 17.
She was staying with Epstein and Maxwell at Maxwell's home in London. Just about 7 months after Maxwell had first recruited her from Mar-a-Lago.
Okay, so they in... What? Recruiter from Mar-a-Lago? Okay, so you recruit this 17-year-old from Mar-a-Lago, and then what? Go back again. Listen to this.
Posthumous memoir, Nobody's Girl. Giuffre was 17.
To write a memoir.
She was staying with Epstein and Maxwell at Maxwell's home in London. Just about 7 months after Maxwell had first recruited her from Mar-a-Lago.
Okay, so they recruit you from Mar-a-Lago and you live with them after 6 months. Okay, pay attention.
Well after Epstein had allegedly started sexually abusing Giuffre.
Wow.
Maxwell woke her up.
You live there. Why is you live there with these people? They recruit you for what? What they recruit you for? So they can have sex with you? Get the fuck out of here. All bullshit for the dumb masses, people. None of it is real. They're bringing you these dark, supposedly stories, not real. Just something they want to put in the masses' brain. None of it is real, people. It's all bullshit for the dumb public. Listen.
Telling her it was going to be a special day.
Gonna be a special day.
That she was going to meet a prince.
Gonna meet a prince.
And when Prince Andrew arrived at Maxwell's house that evening, Maxwell asked Prince Andrew to guess Giuffre's age. The 41-year-old prince guessed correctly. 17 years old.
Wow, what a joke.
Now, realizing that her mom would never forgive her if she met someone as famous as Prince Andrew and didn't pose for a picture, Giuffre got her camera.
So your mom know that they recruit you and have you in Epstein house in London? Is this for real, people? So your mom know as a 17-year-old that you own your old hostage right there in Epstein home. And of course you have to take a picture because she is a fan of the Prince Andrew. So your mom wouldn't forgive you if you didn't take a picture with the Prince Andrew to show. So I guess that's the famous picture they're showing. And the girl scream out that she been abused, raped and everything by the Andrew and the Epstein character. Pay attention to this dumb story, people. It's not real. It's just a hoax for the dumb folks.
And Epstein snapped the photo.
Snapped the photo.
Then they all went to a nightclub. Prince Andrew bought Giuffre a cocktail and danced with her. And on their way back to Maxwell's house, Maxwell told Giuffre, when we get home, you are to do for him what you do for Jeffrey.
Wow. So you have to tell him that because she's a hostage. Even though they're out partying and all. Yes, she's a prisoner doing all of these things. Yes, she served up Epstein and it's time to serve up the Prince Andrew. What a bullshit. Listen.
Now I'm going to spare you the rest of the truly wretched details.
Yeah, you're saving us that, and that's what you really want to share to the public? These nasty bullshit that y'all made up? Come on, people. It's made up bullshit for the public. Again.
Frey says that she and Prince Andrew had sex that night at Epstein and Maxwell's direction.
And what?
And it was the first...
At Epstein and Maxwell direction. So you see that right there? So they're recruiting these females to have sex with these famous people? Come on. You don't have to recruit no females to do that. They love famous people. Once their name was known, of course they love them. What are you talking about? And plus it's a airhead 17-year-old that you already recruit and capture. You don't need no special, talent to get them to have sex with these famous people. It's bullshit. All fake for the dumb people here.
Such encounters, which she also details in her book.
Of course you got details in
both Maxwell and Prince Andrew have both vehemently denied any of this ever happened. And a key part of that denial has been asserting that this photo, the infamous photo of them with a 17-year-old Giuffre, is fake.
You see that, people? Bam. It's funny how they can call it fake, people, because it is fake. I don't know why you believe that it is real. I always know these fake photos that they computer generated to fool the dumb people. Of course, it's a made-up photo, people. Most of them that they show you with Donald Trump and the Epstein is made-up photos. Those photos that they're showing you all the time with Donald Trump and Epstein hug up and they show you all these pictures. It's hoax, people. Fake pictures. They're using to convince you that something is real in the story that they're selling you. Pay attention to this bullshit right here, people. The 17-year-old been having sex with the Epstein character. Now they bring the Prince Andrew in. Listen, doing the same thing to her. Listen.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it's real for a second. In fact, I'm sure it's not. There's never been an original. And further, there's no photograph, right? And I've only ever seen a photocopy of it. I don't believe it happened.
And who is that? That's the Maxwell character?
The way as described would have been impossible.
Just to clarify, sir, you think that photo has been faked?
Has been faked. Listen.
Nobody can prove.
Remember, it's you, buddy. What do you mean? Tell me something, people. If it's you, if you wasn't there taking no picture, it's simple fucking answer. If I believe that the photo is fake and it's showing me and I wasn't there, of course it's fake. Why are you beating around the bush? Like I say, people, it's just a show they're putting on. The photo not real, but it's a show. So therefore, he can't just shut it down. He have to beat around the bush. So of course some uncertainty can come in. Pay attention to this.
Described would have been impossible.
Just to clarify, sir, you think that photo has been faked?
Why would you say if you think? I don't think the photo is fake. I didn't take no fucking photo with nobody. I don't have to think that it's fake. The photo is not real. But he can't just make it clear as that. Listen. Look, people, look.
Nobody can prove.
Nobody can. Just tell them if you was there taking the picture, bruh. It's just that simple. Was it you on that photo hugging around the girl waist, supposedly, and Epstein snapped the picture? Was that you? You don't have nothing else to say beside you said, no, I didn't take no damn picture. Of course it's a made-up photo. But he can't, because the drama have to continue. You still have to have a little bit in your mind that the photo is real. Listen.
Whether or not that photograph has been doctored, but I don't.
Go back again.
Just to clarify, sir, you think that photo has been faked?
Why would you think you know? Why?
Nobody can prove.
Nobody can prove
whether or not that photograph has been doctored.
Okay, nobody can prove if it's doctored. I ask you a question. Did you take the fucking photo, or the photo is fake? Nobody can prove if it's real. Okay.
Don't recollect that photograph
you don't
ever
recollect
being taken.
It. You see that shit?
Now, in addition to just denying the story, both Prince Andrew...
You not record, or can't go back to your records to find that don't mean it never happened. You understand what I'm saying, people? Are you trying to tell us that you was too impaired to remember? Okay, all right.
That is, and Maxwell were adamant that, of course, the photo was faked, as you just heard them say. Even just this summer, in Maxwell's interview with Trump's personal lawyer...
Why you interviewing a fucking convicted criminal again? Why? You have more charges to press against the Maxwell? Why is you interviewing a criminal that already got charged and locked up in prison? What kind of interview is that, people? What is they want from that person who already convicted? What kind of interview? What a bullshit for the public.
Deputy U.S. Attorney Todd Blanche, she flat out denied it. Wow. When Maxwell was asked about this particular photo that I've been showing you, she said...
Remember, they don't have to answer no question. They already sentenced for the damn crime that they commit. Why they need to interview and ask these questions again? Questions that you never asked when they was on trial? Oh, but you have the question now to go ask them as they sentenced already? This is the stupidest shit in the world right here.
I believe it's literally a fake photo. That was just a couple months ago. But now, thanks to the trove of 23,000 documents from
23 is the code in Freemasonry. Documents again, people. More documents. And by the way, they're not released to the public. Listen.
Epstein estate that the House Oversight Committee released yesterday. We have this. On July 1st of 2011, Just months after this photo was first published in the British tabloids, Epstein state that the House Oversight Committee released yesterday, we have this. On July 1st of 2011, months after this photo was first
2011, all coding. Listen.
Published in the British tabloids, Epstein allegedly sent an email in which he said, quote, yes, she was on my plane, and yes, she had her picture taken with Andrew.
Wow.
Epstein denied, of course, everything else that took place and seemed to defend the photo by adding that many of his employees had also taken pictures with Prince Andrew.
Wow. There you go, people.
The person, again, who allegedly took the photo, said the photo was real.
Okay, so Epstein said the photo is real. Maxwell said the photo is fake. Remember, Maxwell is on the photo, and it's supposed to be Epstein with the camera. So they tell you Epstein said the photo is fake, and they supposed to be Maxwell. No, Maxwell says fake. Epstein says real. So hear me, people. The Epstein is dead. The Maxwell keeps saying that it's fake, but they're still pushing it. So what that mean? Controversy. That mean at the end of the day, the picture is good. That's what they're gonna call it. And yes, the controversy gonna continues as far as that woman, the dead woman that write the book about the Prince Andrew involved with the Epstein and rape her. Pay attention.
House Democrats say they have requested to interview former Prince Andrew on Epstein.
So you see that, people, the Democrat, they're going to interview the Prince Andrew about the Epstein character. What a joke. Remember, people, the only person that you can put under the gun now is the Prince Andrew. Why are you going to answer question? The dead man, about the dead man? You tell us that motherfucker is dead. Why they got to answer questions now about the dead man? Okay, let's pay attention to what they're saying.
His testimony may give them the full extent of Epstein's criminal operations. Our DC Bureau Chief Ben Kennedy is live in Washington with more on this story sending shockwaves everywhere. Ben.
Yes, it's sending shockwave because it's a fake story they put together to ruffle your feathers.
Christy, Lou, you're right. Lawmakers want to track down and name Epstein's co-conspirators and think the now former Prince Andrew can help them ID them.
Oh, okay.
House Democrats requested an interview with former Prince Andrew Mountbatten Windsor due to his ties to the late convicted.
All of them is on the world stage playing with the dumb people's ear. The Prince Andrew is another faker, people. That's what you need to get. Listen to this.
Ex-offender Jeffrey Epstein, writing in a letter, this close relationship with Mr. Epstein, coupled with a recently revealed 2011 email exchange in which he wrote him, we are in this together, further confirmed.
And can you believe that, people? These fucking rich people, they're rich and high in society. And look how they communicate, people. They communicate via email. You believe it, people? And look, people, the Epstein is so big and wide. Just a supposedly rich criminal, and look, he attached to the American government and also the royal family in the UK. Can you believe that, people? The Epstein is that powerful and big, got private islands and these things, and look, people, he was attached to the two government system, America and the UK. Right there, that's what they're telling you, how deep he was. Is it because he's a billionaire? Because he rich and have these islands? He own a rich person like Donald Trump? He have Donald Trump in his kitchen and girls in bikinis? Come on, people. This is bullshit for the damn public.
Our suspicion that you may have valuable information about the crime committed by Mr. Epstein and his co-conspirators.
Of course.
It comes amid the House.
I'm asking you a question like I mentioned. The man is dead, supposedly. How much more evidence you need against a dead man? By the way, the dead man already... Supposedly you call him a convicted sex offender. That's what you call him. Okay, so was he convicted? Because I remember that he died in jail. That's what you told us, that he died in jail, commit suicide. That means he was never found guilty. But every time you're going to refer to him, you're saying it like he already charged for being a sex offender and recruiting these girls and doing all these damage to them. I'm asking a question. Now that he's dead, you need more people to press charge? You need more people to bring evidence to the dead man? This is a dumb shit. So that's why you need the Prince Andrew now to come throw more salt on the dead man? Come on.
Oversight Committee's ongoing investigation into Epstein, with Andrew's name appearing in a number of documents. The brother of King Charles and the son of the late Queen Elizabeth is officially no longer a prince.
There you go,
President
people.
Trump
He's no longer a prince. They take off the world title off him. What a joke for the dumb people. But he's still gonna be a thorn in your side on the world stage.
Listen. Trip aboard Air Force One reacting to that news.
Look,
I feel very badly. I mean, it's a terrible thing that's happened to the family. That's been a tragic situation.
Wow.
And it's too bad. I mean, I feel badly for the family.
Okay, so you don't feel bad for yourself because you're also, tied to the Epstein and the bullshit, right? Remember, what's up with the Prince Andrew? They're calling it out that he's attached to the Epstein character, and I guess he was doing the same crime as the Epstein. It's the same thing they tell you with Donald Trump. That's why they're telling you he don't want to let out the file, because the file gonna incriminate him that he was part of what Epstein doing. So I'm asking you a question, people. So Donald Trump feel it for the Andrews, but not for himself. He's supposed to be under the same gun. Them linked to the Epstein character and the crimes that he used to commit against young girls. There you go. They show you the Maxwell gone. In prison, they tell you, because of the role that she used to play in recruiting these young girls. So they show you. I think they said she get 40 years or something like that. And then they come back and said, yes, it been exposed, leaked out by some whistleblower, that the Maxwell is living like a queen, living lavish in the prison and all. Of course you're gonna get that bullshit. That's why they lied to you about that person in prison, so they can bring you all these fake updates. Nothing about it real. I'm gone.